Good day, everybody. Hope you're doing well and looking forward, hopefully, to getting back out on the golf course soon. And with that in mind, when you do get back out on the golf course, one of the first things that usually leaves most people's game is the short game, and primarily they're putting. So if you've got a little putting green at home, a little carpet or one of these little 5-6 feet putting mats with a little hole in it, you may be well utilising it very well, but let's see if we can make your practice a little bit more challenging. Most people, when they practice, tend to make it a little bit too repetitive, same shot, same club over and again, and that's similar with putting. Obviously it's difficult if you're at home and you've only got a set distance to putt, i.e. 4 or 5 feet. But here's what you can do, given the constraint of the shortness of your putting mat, making your practice a little bit more variable, which is a bit more challenging and a bit more like the game. Because in golf, usually you don't hit the same shot twice. It could well be in the fact that when you're playing, you may well have a lot of 3, 4, 5 foot putts in repetition on every other hole. So with that in mind though, there's a lot of time in between. So here's what you do. Challenge. I've set up my first putt here 3 feet from the hole. So I'm going to go through my routine. You would want to visualise what you're going to do, and then you would make your practice swing. So practice swing, what's actually going through your brain? What are you thinking about when you're making your practice swing? So for me, I'm looking at my target, and all I'm doing is just sensing what's my speed, what do I need to feel to send the ball into the hole. So once I'm happy with that, and then I'm happy with my aim, and then one little tip in terms of where you should be. Again, there's no really shoulds, but a rule of thumb would be if you put the ball over your left eye, then you drop it, well, it hit my golf ball there. So for me, that's where I want my left eye to be. If you want to know for sure, book a lesson with your PGA Pro and he will sort you out. So now that we've established good setup, good eye position, and then good aim, we're going to go ahead and let our putt go. Boom, in the hole. Now, we're going to move the ball back to 5 feet. But here's the added challenge or constraint, is that we're going to wait. We're going to wait some time. You can go away, have a cup of tea, go and do something else. About 4 or 5 minutes. And in that time, we're going to come back and we're going to hit this putt. Now this is going to really challenge you, and what we're trying to do is make it just like the game. If you're hitting putts over and over and over again and you're holding lots of putts, how is that helping you other than the fact that, okay, I've trained my technique. Once you've trained it and you're holding all these putts, task is over, brain switches off, you're not learning anything. Okay, so here's the deal. For your practice to be transferable, we want transferable skills on the golf course so that under the cosh, when the gun goes off, we can manage our emotions and perform. That's what it's all about, is performance. So being able to play to your practice ability. If your practice is too easy, you're not going to challenge yourself enough to perform well under the pressure of the scorecard in your pocket or a competition. You're just not going to achieve the performances that you know you can. So here's how you do it. You do it like this. So we're going to come back. We've chatted, assuming that I've chatted and went away. I'm going to come back and I've got a 5 foot putt. And I'm going to go through my routine and do everything again. But this time, I'm actually going to make it even harder because I'm going to close my eyes and putt. So let's see if I can do that. So come in here again, same routine every single time. It is a straight putt, so I don't need to go behind the ball and look at it. So I've checked it out, and I know where I'm going, and I know the speed. And then, just so that you know, I'm going to look over there and I'm going to hit my putt. Oh, don't know if that went in and see that, but again, closing your eyes is going to train your body to rely on feel. It's all about what is the feel. If you can't feel something, Close your eyes. Your senses will tune into the feel of the golf swing. Great tip even with your full swing. Close your eyes, get a sense of what is a good feel. So that's a couple of things that you can do when you're practicing your putting at home to prepare you for when we go back out on the golf course. You know what, we'll just be happy to get out and have a game. Who cares about the score? Just to be able to go out and walk, hit some golf shots, and the game that we love, just, you know, that's a win-win-win straight away. But in terms of when we do get back into competition, make sure you're practicing for competitive play, not practicing pretty. As Butch Harmon's father, the legendary Claude Harmon, who won the Masters, who was best of pals with Ben Hogan, he was watching Lee Trevino at the Masters one year. And I won't say who else he was watching, but there was another pro here who was renowned for his beautiful golf swing, silky swing and everything else. And he was walking along the line, and this chap who had this beautiful golf swing was hitting beautiful golf shot, just the same club, 1, 2, same after another. And they came to watching Trevino. And Trevino was hitting low fades, high draws. Every shot seemed to be different. And one of I think it was someone from the gallery or something, that says, "Oh, boy, what do you think of this guy Trevino here? He can't hit a golf shot. You know, every shot's different." He in his mind, it was he wasn't doing very well. Whereas, look at that guy with a beautiful swing there. He's hitting every shot just perfect. To which Claude Harmon said, "Oh well, he's practicing pretty, Trevino's practicing golf." That's what we want to do, is practice golf. And every shot is a different problem. If we're not giving ourselves a different problem in practice, forget about it. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you soon.